The hot shot from Aldershot. James Wade on course for round 2 at the Ali Pali. A brilliant 1-2-1 checkout at the end of leg 2. It's Wade 2, Alcinas 0.
Well, he's breathing heavy, but there's no need. Earlier, Alan Taberner 2, really bad sets. Then turned it on against the former world champion. Artut showed his class in a tight one. 4-3 against Mackenzie. Painter not at the races against the brilliant Brendan Dolan. And James Wade looking crisp, clinical against the lad from Majorca, Alcinas. And finally, Ovens will play Artut.
The heat will be on later. The heat is very much on the Spaniard Alcinas here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Rapidly rising up the PDC rankings, but looks like he's bitten off more than he can chew here against James Wade. Got to win this set. Got to win this leg, really, with the throw.
83.
A little bit unlucky with that second dart. Oh, I'll tell you what, Wade is starting to fire here on all cylinders. Good performances from James Wade. Hit the doubles brilliantly tonight, Sid.
I thought that was a cliche till I connected to his expertise with the internal combustion engine. He is firing on all cylinders. Here's James.
60.
Oh, a blob opens the door for the world number 2.
Well, earlier tonight we saw Dolan send Painter Doolally. We're not seeing many mistakes from James Wade.
99.
Against Alcinas, it was a potentially dangerous opponent here, bearing in mind what happened in the World Cup, but Wade has turned up to get the job done.
99.
Précisément. Doolally, of course, came from British occupation imperialistically of Vendria. It's a place with a lot of lunatic asylums. I can name another.
60.
Well, I tell you what, there are some people who talk to James Wade and think he's a lunatic, but when you get to know him and start to listen to what he's saying, he's quite a deep thinker about darts and life
97.
in general. And tonight, he's got his mind on the job.
Beautiful. Needs a little wiggle to the left and a wiggle to the right. I feel like a square dancer.
140.
But Alcinas can't go out on 162, and that's a real body blow. Bad luck
now.
80.
Right.
James, you require 180.
I think he'll go 18 and 2 bulls.
You're getting carried away, Sydney. He can't go out now unless he hits the treble 20. He hasn't. Now, Alcinas may well use the bull.
58. Antonio, you require 82.
Here we go, red bit first, the bull. Spot 17. All the way to the top of the shop.
62. James,
well,
you
Wade
require
now
60.
is homing in on that same target. Single for double.
James on the
in
first leg.
the middle.
James Wade. Second leg, James to throw first.
Alcinas has won a solitary
Game
leg.
on.
And in reality, he's hardly got a leg to stand it up there now, because Wade is blowing him away in a hurricane of high scores.
Dripping with darting talent. As I say, he could take the big end out of
28.
any car you get in him in half an hour. He's a mechanical genius, and he ain't too bad at tickling the old tungsten.
81.
Yep, still buys old wrecks and repairs them, does them up, still sells them on for a few
45.
quid, James Wade, more as a hobby now than as a job. But he's doing the job right tonight. This is just the job, Sid, isn't it, from James Wade?
Giant will probably celebrate tomorrow by lining Teddy overalls underneath
100.
a Lamborghini. Still, an in-your-face, oil-covered mechanic in his spare time. That's
100.
a nice turn, but it's probably too late. We're 2 legs away from a victory. Right in the marker. No bother. Fat 20 through the flight.
140.
Done with casual insouciance.
Tops now for Wade to go within a leg of the match. It will be a 13-dart leg. Lucky 13 for James Wade. Alcinas on the brink. And his misery will soon be over. He's not played that badly, but Wade has just dismantled him.
Sitting on a 97 average. Throw in with absolute superb élan. Look it up. Means panache.
104.
Means immaculate self-confidence.
Well, Wade won't be looking beyond the next match as Alcinas looks for a second match of the match. But in the quarter of his draw, Wade will be pretty pleased to see there's no Taylor, there's no Whitlock, there's no Barney, there's no Anderson. He looks to have a good run to the semis.
And the only bit of Picasso paint on this one is that he's 2-1 up on the 180s.
100.
Should have used that one better, Rodez.
Yep. He'll still get first crack at the double, or should do in this leg. He will do now, because Wade
100.
hasn't put the pressure on, but Wade knows he's got a couple of legs in hand. Can he pull out a party piece here? Doesn't need to. Treble 19 will be handy.
59.
But being the champ he is, the gilded child, having been the enfant terrible, he will pressure me and me big mouth. Pressure.
121.
There's pressure. Leaves 120. So 62. Choices. 12 for tops.
42.
Not happening, is it? This could be
James
the end.
120.
He won the second bit of the Shanghai, the red bit in the middle. Pulled.
What was wrong with three double tops, Sid?
Well, exactly. You see, that's James' problem. We should have a word with him. No
Antonio,
style.
you required 20.
Well, 210s here to stay on the tightrope. Yeah, well done.
On the third leg.
Yeah, we're just
Antonio
joking about the double
Alcinas.
tops because Wade in the first set, you're just joining us in the first leg, hit double 18 double top in one leg and two double 18s to finish another. It was sensational stuff.
46.
Real class act, James Wade. Trying to shake the sillies. Out. You think he's thinking about being 8-0 up against Waits of Yorkshire a few weeks back in Wolverhampton and Blobbing?
Yeah, I would have to say, Sid, that's one of the most astonishing things I've seen in 3 decades or more,
58.
not just of watching darts, but of any professional sport. The collapse was so amazing and sudden and sustained, it was staggering. So Wade could just switch off again.
40.
And Alcinas can't afford to slip up like that. He needs to keep going. You never know what James Wade will do next. Not even his closest friends can predict what he'll do next.
Not even James knows. Openly admits it. Way along the hockey.
60.
Only 60. Nay.
Lad.
60.
Well, here we go. James beats a plunk. One big one.
Well, off the boil.
40.
Off the boil to the very point of tepidity.
I think it's tepidation. Lovely second dart.
83.
Tickled the wrong way there, though. Surely we get a 180 from Wade now.
There will be a tinge of trepidation, though, if Wade doesn't get this job done in this set. If it suddenly goes 2-1. Drops the dart.
134.
Brilliant clattering there, but, well, each way bet had to go there, even though it was the bogey.
58.
Up.
Alcinas is going to come back here for
97.
120. which would level this
Antonio, you require
and give him a squeak of a
120.
chance. Got to find the treble just beneath that
Got
dart.
to! Topsy wants to save it. Too
Easy.
high.
James, you require
Clickety click
66.
time, 66 for the match. A steely facade on his face. He's hit the wrong number there. He's still got a chance, 15.
4. Double tops to take it.
46.
No, sir. Well,
Antonio, you
Alcinas
require
suddenly
40.
has got a squeak here. If he can nail tops, he's got to get it, got to get it.
Flight's in the way. Flight's still in the way.
No score.
Bang that flight. The
James
first
required
shot
20.
ruined the effort.
2 10s. Double 5.
But James Wade is sewing up. Tricky shot now. He's got to go to the left hand corner.
Good shot in the match. James Wade.
James Wade. If you're watching it on Phil Taylor, look out. Wadey on fire.